Have you ever wondered why you're drawn to certain people? Is it some kind of cosmic magic, a fated connection written in the stars? Or is it something a little more scientific? What if I told you that the butterflies in your stomach, that instant connection, that feeling of just knowing can actually be explained by psychology and biology? Today, we're diving deep into the science of attraction, and trust me, the reality is even more fascinating than the romance novels. So grab your lab coat figuratively, of course, and let's unravel the mysteries of why we fall for who we fall for. First, let's bust some major myths that we've all heard a million times. The big one, opposites attract. We love this idea in movies: The Bad Boy and the Good Girl, The Artist and the Accountant. It sounds exciting, right? But in the real world, science tells a very different story. Research overwhelmingly shows that we're actually attracted to people who are similar to us. This is called the similarity attraction effect. We tend to prefer people who share our values, our background, our interests, and even our level of physical attractiveness. Think about it. Shared hobbies mean more things to do together, and similar values mean fewer arguments about the big stuff. While a little difference can add spice, a foundation of similarity is what often builds a lasting connection. So that magnetic pull you feel towards someone, it might just be you recognizing a little bit of yourself in them. Okay, what about the classic dating advice? Play hard to get. The idea is that if you seem less available, you'll appear more desirable. And yes, there's a tiny grain of truth here. A little bit of uncertainty can sometimes increase initial interest. It's the scarcity principle: we want what we can't easily have. But here's the catch. This strategy can seriously backfire. If you play too hard to get, the other person might just assume you're not interested at all and move on. Or worse, they might see it as a game, leading to a relationship built on manipulation rather than genuine connection. True attraction thrives on reciprocity, the feeling that your interest is returned. So instead of creating complicated rules and waiting 3 days to text back, maybe just be clear and confident about your feelings. Honesty is a lot more attractive than mind games in the long run. Now that we've cleared up some misconceptions, let's get into the core principles of what actually sparks attraction. The first one is incredibly simple, yet powerful: proximity. The proximity principle states that we're more likely to form relationships with people we're physically close to. Your neighbors, your coworkers, the people in your class as you see them all the time. This constant exposure creates opportunities for interaction that you just don't have with someone living on the other side of the world. Proximity makes things convenient, but it also leads directly to our next principle: familiarity. This is known as the mere exposure effect. The more we're exposed to something or someone, the more we tend to like them. Think about a song on the radio you didn't like at first, but after hearing it 10 times, you find yourself humming along. The same thing happens with people. When someone's face becomes familiar, our brains process it more easily, which we interpret as a positive feeling. That person at the coffee shop you see every morning, your brain starts to associate them with the pleasant ritual of getting your daily caffeine fix. This gradual, comfortable liking that grows from familiarity is often the quiet beginning of a much deeper connection. It's not a dramatic lightning bolt, but a slow, steady burn. Finally, let's talk about the more primal side of things: physical cues. A lot of this happens completely subconsciously. We're wired to pick up on signals related to health and fertility. Things like symmetrical faces are often perceived as more attractive across cultures because symmetry can be an indicator of good genes and healthy development. It's not about perfection, but about balance. Other cues, like a person's scent, play a huge role too. We can subconsciously detect information about someone's immune system through their natural scent, and we tend to be more attracted to people whose immune systems are different from our own. This would give potential offspring a better chance of fighting off diseases. So that unexplainable chemistry you feel with someone, it might literally be your noses agreeing with each other. It's a fascinating, invisible force that guides our choices without us even realizing it. So, what's the big takeaway from all this science? Is love just a chemical equation? Not at all. Understanding the science behind attraction doesn't take the magic out of it. It adds a whole new layer of wonder. It shows us that connection isn't just random chance. It's a beautiful interplay of our psychology, our biology, and our circumstances. Knowing that proximity, familiarity, and similarity are key can empower us to build more meaningful relationships. It encourages us to put ourselves in new social situations, to give people a chance to become familiar, and to look for genuine compatibility beyond a flashy first impression. The science of attraction gives us a map, but we still get to choose the destination. Thanks so much for watching and exploring the science of love with me today. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the human mind. Let me know in the comments which scientific principle surprised you the most. See you in the next one.